What was he doing where he was able to connect a couple times on you that you weren't able to move out of the way on? Because otherwise you were looking really quick out there.
I am the better fighter out there. He was able to capitalize on a low left hand, a right hook. Hats off to TJ. He battled back, from losing his title, and he was a hungry man. But I still am the better fighter in there, and I'll show that in the rematch.
How did you think the fight was playing? I mean, you were having some success early on. What was your feeling like in there?
How I pictured the fight going, landing that wheel faster. He's missing a lot. Really didn't touch me in the first round. He didn't take me down at all. I caught him a couple of times. He was hurting the fight. Towards the end of the first round, I knew that I had him hurt. I heard the 10-second clapper. Kind of my feet got a little tangled up trying to deliver that knockout blow. So he was saved by the bell. He was able to regain composure in that minute of that grace period. And I was just little hesitant coming out the second. I was looking for some shots. I saw a lot of openings. I was making him miss a ton, and I just needed to capitalize on his mistakes, and he was able to tonight. But hey, like I said, hats off to him.
I think a lot was made this week of just how emotional you were, how fired up you were. Now, we know this has been a long-standing rivalry, but, did emotion play any part tonight in how you performed? Any regrets in, maybe coming in with that type of emotion into a fight?
No, I stand behind everything that I said still today about TJ, but I give him respect for going out there and capitalizing on a mistake. But I truly am the better fighter, and I want that rematch. I'm willing to put in the work and do whatever it takes to get my title back. This is something that I was born to do. This is my passion. This is my love. And I'll do whatever it takes to climb back on that mountain.
And last thing for me, it sounds like he wants to go down to 125 right away and challenge for that title. So where does that leave you? Do you feel like you'd fight again to prove you're the #1 contender? Do you feel like, you'd sit around and wait for him and wait for that rematch? What do you think the right next move is for you if he goes to 125?
I had nearly a year layoff. And that was the most trying period of my time to be able to come back and battle through injury and stay healthy and injury-free this whole entire camp. I just want to give a huge thanks to my coaches and my teammates at Team Alpha Male for sticking behind me, always supporting me, get me the best prepared that I can for November 4th, through everything that we've been through in the past year. We was able to go from unranked to world champion the same year, and then, then we got hurt, we got injured. But they stuck beside me. They believed in me. They showed me support and love, and I'll be forever grateful for that. This is going to be a learning experience for me. I have to have a short memory in this game, win or lose, and that's it. I'm excited to, get back on, that hard work. I'm never fearful of losing. I'll go out there and live and die by the sword, and I'm willing to put the work in that needs to be to, obtain the goal that I set out to do. I'm not going to, die with dreams. I'm going to die with memories. This isn't going to stop me from chasing a dream that I really saved my life since a young child was what I wanted to be as a world champion. And I've been here before. I've lost a lot in my life, and I feel like if this is the worst thing that happens in my life, then I live a really good life. I have so many blessings coming to me. My wife is, carrying our unborn child. We're expecting in March, so super thankful and happy for that. I can't wait to hold the little guy. And, I have my book coming out, The Pact. I hope that, can go around the world and just motivate, inspire, and people, from me and Maddox's story. And this is it, where I come from, it's about dreaming, holding on to a dream no matter what. I'm just forever grateful to have my health. I'm healthy, I'm not hurt, and I'll bounce back from this. This is just a learning experience for myself.
Hey, Cody, over here. Again, it was, it's a good fight. First round, you got, you seemed confident. You kind of had a little swag going. It wasn't as much as a Dominic Cruz. Did you give TJ a lot of the benefit of he's dangerous?
Training with TJ, that he's a competitor. That he has great skill. I've always, respected his skills leading up to the fight. I don't respect him as a person, but as a fighter, I give him respect in there. And then after, win, lose, or draw, I'm always going to give my adversary respect. And he caught me with a clean shot and, capitalized on a technical error that I did. But I felt good the first round. Like I said, I'm the better fighter in there, and I like to run it back, but that's up to UFC, Dana White, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard. I know the fans would love to see that. I truly believe I'm the best in the world, and I can't wait to go out and show that.
And you did talk about the injury. Your back, how'd that feel going into the fight? Was it you 100%?
Not one to make excuses. Like I said, it was a long, hard road to get back to here. The training was rough. I had to adjust on the fly a lot. I had a lot of procedures. I was flown to Vegas, about a month before the fight, and had to do some more shots. But hey, I'm not gonna make excuses. Like I said, I'm thankful I'm healthy. It was a long road to get back to here. This is my this is my passion. This is what I love to do, and it's gonna be a learning experience for me. But I'm just thankful to be here, have health, have my teammates, my family, and I'll be back.
Cody, I'm curious, what did TJ say to you right after the stoppage when he got in your face, and how conscious were you in the situation to be able to hear what he said?
I was conscious, man. My arm got trapped. Yeah, I was hurt. Put me the fuck to sleep, That's what I wanted to do, go out in my shield, have my cornerman carry me back. But like I said, hats off to him. I don't know, he just probably yelled some shit. He had a lot of shit he was carrying on, without all the drama, and I stand behind everything that I said. He's still not a good person, but I respect him as a fighter, and that's that.
I spoke to you at the press conference, and I asked you if you thought the fact that you were both of you were so familiar with each other, if that would be detrimental. Now, looking at it now, do you think that played a factor? Do you think it was emotions? Do you think, did you make a mistake? Like, how would you sum up the fight? Like, what happened from your standpoint?
I got caught. Simple as that. My left hand was down. That was a technical error by myself. TJ capitalized on it, I was feeling great. I was feeling great. The first round, almost had him out. He was saved by the bell. He's missed. He was swinging at air. He couldn't take me down. He got caught. This game is crazy what we do. I'll live and die, but I swear I'll go out. If I have to get carried back on my shoe, I'm willing to go out there and not only fight for a better life, but go out there and show all my hard work and skills, and not only my sacrifice and dedication, but my teammates and coaches and family and fan support. I'm always going to go out there and fight. This isn't going to deter me from anything. Me and TJ training together had nothing to do with anything. He just capitalized on a technical error. You saw the first round. You saw him missing. You saw me faster. Saw me hitting, landing. I truly am the better fighter, and I'll show that in the rematch. But whatever they want to do, if I have to, fight and wipe out the whole fucking division, I will. There's a lot of people that were calling me out when I'm the champion just because I have a little setback. I'm still here. I'm still hungry. I'm still gonna. This is a learning experience. I learned so much more in my life from the losses than the wins. I've been here before.
Coming off of that, you keep saying that you're the better fighter. Are you mad at yourself then for this result or for your performance, or was he the better fighter tonight?
He caught me tonight.
Okay.
He caught me with the punch. I truly am the better fighter. It was me versus me in there. I'm battling with myself to throw more punches to counter to see it. I saw all these openings and I just didn't pull the trigger. It's always me versus me. The only person that beat me is me, and I wasn't. I didn't throw my hands and didn't do what I was supposed to do and know how to do in there. No excuses on my end, and hats off to TJ.
Were you surprised at all by the fact that this is New York and it was a very pro Cody Garbrandt crowd, very, very much booing TJ, was cheering you, almost like it was a California crowd at that point? Did you not even notice it?
Yeah, I didn't really notice it. I just was ready to, throw some leather and exchange some trades with TJ and go in there and have a fisticuff. I was ready for a phone booth fight. That's why I told TJ, let's stay in the middle and fight. Let's throw these things. Let's finish this. Let's settle the score, and let's put on an entertaining fight. That's what I want to do in each and every outing, is go out there and be remembered for a warrior that leaves it all in the octagon. For my whole entire career.
Cody, you've been quite gracious towards TJ in certain parts of the statements you made post-fight, and you shook his hand afterwards, and I saw that you posted a complimentary tweet towards him. The next time you face him, is there a chance that it'll be more of a professional rivalry than a personal rivalry?
I don't see how this wasn't professional. I think I was being professional, given the facts behind it. Still, I think he's a piece of shit teammate. He's not. I stand beside my facts. He injured. He lies still. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he won. Good for him. I'll be back, and I'm going to come with vengeance, and that belt's going to be mine.